Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Maury, and you're doing such a good job on the Brain Pop lesson this week that we gave you one final lesson. And what this lesson is all about answering past simple questions. Like, um, I will show you right now. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the lesson, and then you can come to our Zoom and we can work on it together, or you can work on it on your own. So you'll watch the movie. This is all about an accident that happens. Whoops, that's an accident with Ben and Moby, and we're going to do an interview. An interview is when you ask questions to someone about what happened yesterday. So I'm going to ask you the questions, and I'm going to show you right now. So the first thing we will do is we will look at the grammar summary. Grammar summary. After you watch those three movies, you can say, we use questions in the past, like was and were, are formed exactly like questions with be in the present. So for example, we'll say, Ben and Moby were busy yesterday. That's a sentence, it's a statement. The question would be, were Ben and Moby busy yesterday? Question mark. You can ask yes or no questions. You can say, were the children outside? Yes, they were. Was Moby outside? No, he wasn't. That would be the negative, the no. So you can either say, were they outside? Yes, they were. And we can do them for all the W questions for when, whose, how, what, and who. So you could say, where was Moby? He was in bed. Why were they sad? They were sad because they were in an accident. So questions about with the subject like who and what are always singular. So you can say like, who was here? Ben and Moby were here. And sentences with was and were can also have tag questions. You could say, we did this already. You could say Moby in the past tense. Moby was asleep. Yesterday, Moby was asleep. Wasn't he? You weren't in the kitchen last night. Were you? Right? And so you can say, was I? Were you? Was he, she, or it? Were you? And then you can say, where was I? When were you? Why was he, she, or it? How were we? Where were we? Like, where were we? How were they? You can also say there is about something that happened in the past. You could say there was homework last night, wasn't there? There were some ants. And I wanted you to learn these past tense expressions. Last means the one before. So you could say last night, the night before. Last week, the week before. Last month, the month before. Last year, the year before. Ago means in some past time ago. So you could say 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, or 5 years ago. Okay, now we're going to quickly walk through this lesson. You are going to watch the movie. You're going to look about the vocabulary, which is going to walk us through what the words that show us about an accident. And you're going to do all of these activities. And for read it, you're going to read about Ben and Moby, and then the interview about an accident that happened to Moby. Very good. Okay, so again, that is your lesson this week. And so it's your final lesson. We're going to do, if you come to the Zoom, we will do an interview. We will interview each other about this accident. Okay, very good.